afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, master of propaganda, Heroes Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on Famine will approach here between Cris Velasco, I'm pretty sure not the guy who actually did the soundtrack, I believe, to Company 2. Fighting here for the Soviet Union for the 420th Rifle Division, part of the 110th Rifle Corps, tasked here with clearing out this part of the suburbs of Budapest. In this case being held here by Dots under the command of the Panzergrenadier Division Feldherrn Halle. Dotscher Luftwaffe, already shots here fired. Scavenge, breakthrough, Steel Panzer versus Engineers versus Shock Rifle, got motor and mechanized support, pretty much all infantry here with a single Panzerschreck bulletin. We got Volksgrenadiere, set on survey for Dots. Points there being secured. We got engineers staying back there, a bit worried about what might be waiting on the other side of the fence. You know, we'll just wait a bit longer. You know, just to let the fascists go somewhere else. It's not because we're cowardly, it's because we are efficient with state resources, yes. Meanwhile, pushing northwards here with the fuel, south for the fuel here, of course, for the Germans, hanging right here in the center with the Sturmpioniere. Truck moving down here, looks like we could be seeing a forward position, then a battle group headquarters. This is pretty much the position for it. And of course, then if Cris Velasco had urban defense, he would have set up a forward barracks right here and made things rather awkward for Dots. Securing the point there. Conscripts heading southwards there. We got a third unit on the way there for Cris. Point there secured. Looks like he's going to sneak up. Here we got Steel moving when. There we go. Coming to fire here over the engineers. Southern munitions being secured, northern not quite yet. We've got forces moving in. We've got the Stormers falling back, we've got conscripts moving in there from north of their position as well, causing them to fall back. Here's the position is pretty much exposed and not very safe. But meanwhile, the Engineers taking advantage to push up through the centre. Stormers heading north, they might link up here with the foot. No, they are not. They're actually setting up sandbags. They're going to front of fire, going to the building. They're going to have themselves a slightly awkward position. We've got the truck hanging about there. Not quite setting up yet though. Doesn't quite have the manpower. Got the third force squad there on the way. We've got another engineer unit on the way for Cris, and meanwhile another engineer unit. Still dealing with engineers, and there we go. Yuri went down, the rest getting out, being behind Yuri in the bedroom.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Conscripts there versus the Volksgrenadier. Nice bit of sandbags there, but ultimately a bit overwhelmed here by the conscripts, so we'll get a bit of position to go. But this one actually turned the chart. There's Jumpers flanking in on the conscripts. If you can sort of move a bit further down, he can actually negate more of their cover. There we go, actually forcing them back. Now he's back to Waldo and then pushing closer while the other conscripts are pulling back, ensuring they don't have time to shift back. But he did not pursue there. A bit disappointing there in Dots. He could actually have done some more damage there. Conscripts pulling up there. Again, not really the best building for infantry. Meanwhile, points there secured, and we've got a special life command rapidly set up here for Cris. M3A1 rapidly on the way. Battle group headquarters, they're almost done. Pulled back from here, so now it looks like he's waiting sort of for the surge to sort of attack into here, at which point he'll counter. No, he won't. He's actually sending away further troops there, leaving the fuel point there being unguarded. Not up, and then he moves back. Not entirely sure there where Dots was thinking. Point here being resecured. We got another Volksgrenadier squad down the way for Dots. No sign of a Dot just there for either side. Dots though could right now, for example, go for breakthrough to call in an officer to sort of help these troops, or we could go for the Luftwaffe ground forces for an early MG-34. Both are viable options there for him in this case. Points there being secured for the Reich. Still retraining the units in there, not entirely sure what he's thinking about. It's not really the best option. Point there being secured. M301 there, imagine will be synced. There we go. Flamethrowers in the M301, creating a small mobile shock unit. Volksgrenadier, they're ramming. M301 heading southwards. More force moving up here. Not going to encounter that much resistance there from the conscripts there. Since, well, basically only Boris can shoot out at them until he gets killed, and then it's Dimitri who has to do the job. And there we go. M301 flying in from south here. Bit of a hit and run here. Hoping to find some easy targets, do some easy damage there versus the fascists. Burning right there at the Volksgrenadier site of the building. Quickly burning Heinz and Jürgen. Meanwhile, rolling back, you're going to do with the Volksgrenadier. Nice job here. Basically hitting and moving out rapidly as well. Going for easy targets. That's generally sort of how you operate sort of more larger vehicles. Just sort of look for more exposed units. Don't really have any support for them, which you can then sort of strike and maybe do a lot of damage from, maybe even wipe completely. It's a nice execution here by Cris, getting the most out of his M301 and engineers, almost wiping the entire Volkswagen unit there. We got a Kettenwerfer there on the way for Dots as well. He's got one Panzerrex to help deal with this menace. Can you push south here, post off the fuel for a bit there, so he's going to have to retake that. Cris so far dominating the map here, thanks in part to the M301 now. Mine's going down this, despite, you know, by the way, Cris having less infantry here than the Germans at the moment on the field. Bit of a shootout here between conscripts and Volkswagen. These Volkswagen here in the building, not really providing much support, moving down to the battle group headquarters. Port there secured. Cancels the Rakettenwerfer, and he goes for Scavenge, opening up here for Jägers, amongst other things, to support Deutschland. With some better infantry. Troops reinforcing, Steel Pioneers moving up. And we got mines up here. In fact, he's mining up quite a bit there. He could also mine up here, or could even be even more a bit cheeky and actually lay down a demo charge around the cover if he wants to sort of feel, well, rather nasty. Looks like we got more troops moving up here. He's not trying to actually outflank him, so rather he's giving the conscripts a bit of a better chance to hold up and actually delay this entire force. I mean, usually you want sort of, you know, to have two squads sort of occupy the unit, or one, then have others move up to sort of flank them, and then of course we focus on the flankers, and then push in the ones that are supposed to occupy them. Not really quite what's happening instead. We've got to get a push up here, even as most of the forces are going up there. Ultimately did force them away, but still probably suffered a few more losses than were necessary. One kill there, veterans who won for the engineers inside. You got shock troops there, so it's shock rifle here versus Scavenge, and we've got the Jägers here arriving. Troops moving up there, and there go Panzerrex flies and absolutely misses the target. Panzer's firing back, got Steel Pioneers and Volkswagen moving in there. We got a Schwer Wehrmacht Schlepper sitting up here with the Schwerer Panzer quarters. Panzer's being forced away. Will he make a rush for this and actually try to knock out? Because right now he probably has the best opportunity to do some damage here with the shock troopers. Maybe rushing in the M301 as well for a bit of extra damage here with his scout gun and also the flamethrower. Unit wipe there, in fact, losing the Panzerrex. That's going to hurt Dots there quite a bit. Volkswagen's next. They can't really stop. In fact, we just frustrate. I mean, he doesn't actually. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't just go close back to Steel Pioneers there. Still halfway there. Maybe get it, maybe get it. Close to getting the Steel Pioneers as well. Looks like he might wipe them, but still the Schwer Panzer quarters before it's too late. Quickly, Tovarish. Apparently he's not quite noticed, though he doesn't care. And he in fact hits retreat there, so he actually allowed Dots here to set up his Schwer Panzer quarters. I do believe he could have knocked it out had he focused on it. Of course he did some damage, but you know, having wiped this would have been absolutely much greater boon there for Cris rather than, you know, a few infantrymen, in particular due to the fuel loss that would involved for Dots. Instead, now he can, well, basically go for anything, and he can also get some oversold done out to further threaten Chris's troops. We've got more mines going up there, that's good, that's good. That's never going to make any approach there from Dots that much more painful. Conscripts heading south. Troops reinforcing. Falling back here, mines up there as well. Absolutely thorough there. Looks like going to see a larger push there from the south with 3 squads being deployed there. In fact, that's pretty much most of his infantry except for the shock troopers. Of course, he can't really push up here since there's your Schwer Panzer quarters going to most take the big troop on there. Otherwise, though, the flak here is rather covering some marginal approach points, and it's only going to make it difficult for Cris to harass this point without dealing with this first. Looks like we've got an armor move there from Cris, adding up to a tank retain command, which certainly means he's not just going to play for doctrinal armor. We got Orbs down there then arriving for Dots to add in some more infantry there where he's otherwise suffered and lost 2 Volkswagen by now. Should certainly help pick up the slack a bit. Also point another can to be secured for Deutschland.
Scout car.
Troops heading north.
Capture complete.
Jägers slowly moving southwards.
Heavy vehicle production can now begin.
And there we go, Tank Battalion Command engineers getting back in there. Could he go for the T-70, was going to go for the T-3476. Both could work out. But of course the T-3476 might have a bit more potency versus the Schwer Panzer quarters. On the other hand, considering the state here of Dots' current force composition, the T-70 will certainly have a lot of punch. Orbital down there arriving, Volkswagen Jägers here, Sturm Pionier, we get kind of slightly falling back here. Overall, Cris' advance here seems to have slightly stalled a bit and going to completely crumble here once Dot's counter-attacks in. Now, he's not really making much of an approach here towards north. We actually got our fuel caches going up here for Cris. Good job. Sitting here then, thinking for the battle in the longer term and getting himself more fuel for that. Gutes Arbeit. Contemplating a bit of trouble. Getting rapidly cut down. And forced away. Okay, therefore, coming in there for Dots.
We are as ready as we can be.
Also done securing that point, moving ahead here. He could of course also, considering he's got some munitions, he could try and save up and actually lay down some booby traps here and there to sort of further obstruct any advance there from Cris if he so wanted. That could certainly work out. There we go, we've got the T-34 on the way there, so first tank of the battle, Russian. Not unsurprising. We've got the MT1 charging in there. Straight into the orbital done. Panzerwreck nearby though. Misses though. By the looks of it. Didn't kill a single orbital dart, then they did do some damage. Foxes on the hand, just about to hit some mines. No, it looks like the orbital dart will. Oh. So close there. So close. Oh, there we go. Almost got the entire orbital dart in there wiped out. That would have been absolutely brilliant there for Cris. Foxes in a bit of trouble. He could, of course, try and launch an infiltration grenade assault here as soon as possible, and that probably could do a lot of damage there. But no, he does not. Instead, just hits retreat. Realises he lingered a bit too long there. Fuel cache going up there. So 2 fuel caches now by the way for Cris, certainly giving a bit more fuel advantage there versus Dots. And could certainly also work towards, you know, getting more of the heavier armor up there for him. Push down south there again, getting munitions, getting the victory point. Shock troops hitting with troops left and right, grenades going off, and rather lucky there for the shock troopers, they did not get wiped there by the grenade. Empty, what we get again? Troops in a bit of trouble. But Kennefer gets off a hit there. Basically a Panzerschreck on a larger mount and with a slightly longer barrel as well, when they weren't actually quite sure how they were supposed to make it work, so they sort of made it as well of an anti-tank gun, but rather realised the Panzerschreck was a much better design, so overall you never really saw any larger production numbers like the Panzerschreck. So fun facts there. T-34-76 falling back here under the 5 of the Schwerpanzer quarters and the Panzerschrecks. Conscripts there basically trying to sort of take advantage of the T-34 going 5, but sadly not in the longer run. More shots there bouncing off the front. Further capture points in the north. Volkswagen's moving in.
This is it. Infantry attacking in force.
Bit of a shootout there.
Send your orders. Grenadiers back to full strength.
Right, quickly falling back.
Back up to full force. Under assault.
Conscripts with a bit of trouble here versus the Jaegers. And then you go over engaging here. The shock troopers quickly cutting down bodies. And there you go, quick strike in from the north again here from the engineers. Almost 52 by the way on the M3A1. Might have to get out of here using overdrive. And then we go, we do get Veteran 2 there on the M3A1. Bit rarer to see, but actually makes it more lethal. Volkswagen Jaegers counter-attacking in the south. Conscripts forced away. Looks like at this point Cris might just be sleeping up now for the IS-2. We actually got a sniper on the way though. A sniper, that could actually work out reasonably well there. Considering all the infantry he has, if Cris can probably screen it though from any counter-attack there from Dots, and also avoid if for example gets ambushed by a Jaeger unit. Yeah, on the main mod seeing here that he's getting closer there to either Flak Panzer or a Panther, and certainly the Panther initially would probably be a better purchase. Getting a bit punched there versus the armored turret, and also versus the infantry once it's been upgraded with a machine gun.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
T-34-76 machine repairs, always on hanging out there. We got the shock troopers moving up again. Grenade there, part of me thinks you should go for a smoke grenade, that way you could have closed in on the orbital dart without, you know, taking fire from them in return. Not much really going on from Dodge at the moment, just sort of some light work here, but overall he's not really focused on trying to push back in the north and take away a lot of territory there from Cris. He's actually allowing Cris, you know, to retain a decent amount of territory and actually gain fuel, which is generally not something you want to do overall, but certainly not as the Obercommand versus any allied player. Certainly not one who could actually colonize twos aplenty if you're not careful. Also on there taking loss, and there you go, sniper firing away, gets the first kill there for them. Closing in on the Panther, almost got the fuel, just needs to begin saving up manpower for it, and there we go. About 1 more minute, and the Panzerkampfwagen 5 can be mobilized. Constantly hitting the Jägers, also down, Volks goes up north here, joining in. Sniper gets another kill there. Further troops advance there. T-3476 misses though. Panzerx moving up here. Kedmer for not quite set up to dealing with it. Grenade going off there. Getting the Sturmpanzer. He's entirely veteran defeat here for the shock troopers. Definitely making some very tough customers to deal with there for the German infantry. Getting off quite a few kills there before running off. Panzer's moving up. We've got another transport here covering from the north. In fact, trying to flank up to get behind the German forces there. In fact, looks like he just has to retreat as soon as possible before losing everything. In fact, he's right holding the Kedmer behind. There we go. Panther on the way. Panzerkampfwagen 5 being mobilized. The Feldherrn Harlet, while fighting in Hungary, did have its own Panther battalion attached to it, I do believe. Might have misremembered. Reasonably confident in that. Was rated as an elite unit and thus could expect better equipment than others. T-3476 moving up there. Schwerpanzer quarters almost guarded. I don't think he can wipe it out there with a single T-34 before the Panther arrives. That's definitely going to give Cris then a bit of a headache. Kedmer not secured yet. Oberson here needs to move a bit further closer. Nope, looks like we've got Cris there falling back with his conscripts. Surely of the team's got Fossil's moving in. There you go. Panzer makes up plenty. Forcing the T-3476 away. He's getting closer to himself though, to the IS-2. There's going to be about 2 minutes then falling IS-2 in response to the Panther. And there we go. Achtung. Panzerkampfwagen.
Red Army at your service.
Shock troops being hitting straight into the Obersoldaten. He could rob a smoke grenade here by the way to cover the retreat and also damage the shock troop. No, that's not the case. Panther moves in here. Pulls a bit back here with the conscripts. Worry about an anti-tank grenade, they doesn't actually have any. Smoke grenade on the Panther, and he makes a run here for the Kedmer. Rather ballsy there. Rather ballsy by Cris. Then he actually secures the Kedmer for using his shock troopers. Going to do it expensively. On the hand, it's also going to be very difficult for enemy infantry to clear out. Volks they're hanging about, but they might have to fall back to sort of deal with the pressure going up the centre here. But there we go. Panther counter-attacks, machine guns firing. Conscripts need to be careful. There we go, taking damage. He just got more Volks joining in. Dear oh dear, trying to crush here. There we go. Got Vasily. And there you go, a Kedmer setting up. Shot went through there, the frontal arm of the Panther. T-3476 flanks in. Rapidly preparing on a Kedmer, or reinforcing it. Panther dead back with close to half health. Now good start there, they did do some damage. And we got dual flamethrowers here dealing with the Volks. We got some snipers joining in there. Veterans who on the process gained. Nasty stuff. Obersoldaten, Jägers counting, got Panther moving in as well. There we go. On the other hand, now the engineers themselves are taking heavy casualties. We've got the Panther moving in. Could try and rush down the snipers if he feels that confident. Meanwhile, T-34 moving up through the centre. Looks like another unit got wiped out there. Well, he's close to wiped out. And now at this point, Doxia might regret it being a bit too passive, as now we're seeing here Cris sort of breaking through at certain points, forcing him back a bit. Looks like he might try and get the snipers here with the Panther. Certainly bold if he tries. No, looks like he pulls back here, clearly not quite confident in that. Empty force back in the centre. By Furz, Grenadier and Obersoldaten. Got another Sturmpanzer in the way to help repair the Panther, since he's currently got absolutely nothing to repair it, no mechanised regiment or anything like that. It could be he might be setting up resources for something else. Maybe a flat Panzer. Maybe a Lux. Another Panther. Storm Tiger, who knows? Shock was in a bit of trouble with the Panther. Negative cover trying to make things only easier here, and there we go. Another man's dead.
Capture complete. No enemy activity.
Could do a bit more pushing up north again, trying to sort of harass his opponent's fuel and real. It seems like Dots has given up in that department again, basically allowing Cris to sort of hold what he wants. In fact, Cris is very close to being able to call in the ice. In fact, I think could have done so at least a minute ago. But there you go. And there goes Stream Players bringing it. Could of course upgrade the hill with a support package to increase the repair speed, allowing the Panther to get faster into the fight, at least in the future.
Folks Grenadiers back to full strength.
And there we go, IS-2 heavy tank ready to support. Moving ahead here. The glory of Stalin. Going ahead there with its massive gun. There we go, Panther ready. And he actually calls in a flak panzer here. Help deal with infantry further. With a bit more violent panache. So sending that one ahead. Rapidly. Got a bit of a shootout here. Punch a bit of trouble. Black Panther could catch it. It looks like it doesn't quite succeed there. Meanwhile, actually finally getting some movement up there with minesweepers up. Good, good. Gutes Arbeit. Looks like he might strike through in the centre. IS-2 T-54 holding up ready in the south though. Nego country taking fire. Flak Panther moving up here. Snipers hanging about there. Couldn't get the last man there. Academy for the opening up here on the Flak Panther. Gaining bits control in the process, opening up there for camouflage. Down to half health, T-34. IS-2 moving in, Overslide, need to be careful there. Panther opening up in response. Getting a decent hit there on the IS-2, the Yusuf Stalin. 2 engineers up north in a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, man engagement up here. Still possible hit by shock troopers, in fact. IS-2 moving in versus the Panther. T-34 taking hits as well. Closing in the bits and one there for the Panther. It can just penetrate the thick armour there of the IS-2. Of course, the IS-2 on the other hand is also struggling with the frontal armour of the Panther.
Time for action.
Incendiary barrels going down. Fulsquare is being forced out of there of the building. IS-2 take a hit there. Veteran one for the Panther. He's not getting any more anti-tank weapons. He's not focused on getting another Academy effort at the moment.
Squad numbers back at full.
Down to half health. That's going to need some very rapid repairs there for Dot, so he can once more challenge the IS-2. Otherwise, let it control the field of battle, which is not really something Dutch should want to let happen. Jaegers on there on the south here, 2 country swords and a flamethrower apparently here, purloined from the dead engineer, I would guess. Could try and get off some grenades here, there's all the countries, there we go. There we go, with additional forces from the north and a Flak Panther moving in, he forces it away. Building there, burning, ruined, collapsing. And there goes Soviet armor on the move here. Panther in a bit of a bad spot. Forces moving up here. Lots of Panthers there. Almost got the T-3476. Forces nice. Flak Panther took a hit. Panther gets off another shot there. Academy for forced to fall back there. No attempt, for example, the prayer from Cris to actually sort of maneuver behind all of this. We'll say a tank. There's some catch from there. There you go. Forces though need to spread out. I mean, a good hit there from the IS-2 could be devastating. Absolutely devastating. If it could hit. That's Soviet optics for you, and there you go. Panther still of Academy for joining in again. Almost 52 actually, which would definitely make things a bit unpleasant there for Dots as we have a higher rate of fire. Shock troopers pushed away. T-3476 being repaired. IS-2 could definitely do the repairs as well, though of course so could the Panther, and there you go, looks like those are happening.
Mission accomplished.
Another Volkskunde unit on the way, enough is not for some considering getting more Orbison Guard and more Storm Pioneers for some of its repair speed, to just having something a bit heavier. Or another Kednefer that could also work out if well positioned. Of course the IS-2 could, of course, with one shot knock it out in certain circumstances, of course. I can't blame him for not bothering with another one, considering that.
We are losing territory.
Shooting here. Flak Panzer firing away. Sandbags going up here to create a fort position around the victory point, which are, by the way, not looking too good there for Cris at the moment. By the way, no making analysis, this is a bit of a longer match. IS-2 being repaired.
Standing by. Target secure. Holding.
Upgrade complete.
Panzer shake up there.
For action.
AT gun
Get
here.
a quad here. IS-2 being repaired. Really basically nothing happening at the moment.
Forces are capturing our
Again, I do
supplies.
feel Dots might be getting a bit too passive. He knows he's got 2 victory points, but at the same time he should try and pressure his opponent more. Again, now he knows there's the potential for IS-2, in which case he should actually do something, sort of make it hard for him to get any further, because that's actually something to struggle with. Instead, Dots remains very much on the passive defensive here. Again, he should be trying to bleed out his opponent, of course, deny him as much infrastructure and economy as possible. Flak Hunter dealing with the countries down south, getting some good kills there. Sending them running like dogs.
Prepare yourself.
Panther getting more kills in the centre. Sturm Pulse also coming in. Something exploded. Looks like he just suicided his M3A1. Feel that's a bit of waste there for Cris. I'm guessing he's doing it basically just to free up some population, obviously. Still, I do think he could have done something a bit more meaningful with it rather than just, you know, suicided. Panther moving ahead here. Trying to get off some good shots down the IS-2 by Kednefer joining in. Failed to penetrate though. Panther in the hand did not fail to penetrate for once with the IS-2's frontal armour.
The enemy has taken
We'll
our
try and use the
supply
Flak Panzer to maybe sort of flank the Kednefer and deal with it, but it looks like the Kednefer's currently acted up to deal with any sort of issue like that. We got this spot basically covered by mines, so flank is going to be rather difficult. Another shot there, Pioneer taking losses, Panther firing back. There we go. Almost 52, that's definitely going to help. Definitely going to help. There we go, got stunned though. The sheer weight over the shell there, basically stunning the crew for a bit. Northern points finally being secured here by Dots. Good, he could even maybe get the fuel here, though he might want to get them back and reinforce first.
capture complete.
Getting a Jagdpanzer there. Getting a Jagdpanzer. I mean, considering his force composition, it's not dreadfully bad, but you know, part was saying he should just rather wait a bit longer and get a second Panther, since that will be a better choice. But there you go. I mean, the Jagdpanzer could end up doing something good for him. We got artillery bats there called in to cover the northern victory point and try to push off the Russians there.
Target captured. No enemy contact.
Could of course also just use the orbs done when they had been there to sort of lay down a booby trap. Nope. I thought it was around there, instead it's around here, which seems even more wasteful, to be honest. T-34 they're getting victory too. Looks like it's rather wiped another unit there. Jagdpanzer almost done. Part of the Panzerjägerabteilung Feldherrnhalle. Concentrating here straight into the Panthers. And there we go, veteran 2 up for the Panther, Schürzen added. There you go, Jagdpanzer 4 moving in. Exact same gun there as on the Panther.
Stand by, crew.
You have orders?
Almost ready for that Kednefer, almost, but not quite. Sniper with their veteran 2 on the other hand. High rate of fire. Of course, the question is, will he actually begin, you know, using all of his gut there more offensively? I mean, right now he might actually have a chance of sort of breaking Cris Velasco if he just charges and gets the job. You know, find the tanks, knock them out using the Panther, and the Jagdpanzer have the Flak Panzer for some deal with the Kednefer and any infantry. I mean, that regard, you know, he's got a decent strike force there, considering the current force composition of Cris. So I mean, he should rather do it rather than, you know, continue to just maintain a defensive position. I mean, you know, if we are to go by the German doctrine, the defensive was always something that should only be considered a temporary thing while you sort of look towards being on the offensive. since of course the offensive allows you to make the decisions and keep up the pressure, as being on the defensive allows the opponent to make the decisions and of course decide where to attack, which might not actually be where you're ready for it.
Yes, Comrade! He's coming round!
I mean, overall there's not really that many long-term advantages of being on the defensive compared to being on the offensive. So really should try and use him, particularly now again he's got actually a small armoured force which actually outnumbers the Russians. Flak Panzer moving into the with the conscripts. Almost switch into one. Sniper actually being dangerous close by Kenmeth moving in as well. Panther moving up, Yak Panzer not really doing anything. So also rather quiet here.
Field gun standing. Do you want dead?
Moving up to get some more kills there against the fascists. And there you go, IS-2 on the move. T-34 good support, they'll cook with some repairs as well. Still nothing happening here with the Yak Panzer either. Nothing at all.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Got the IS-2 moving ahead. Crushing trees and branches. A bit snag up, Panther opening up. Smoke grenade off here. Choking the shock tubers. Always land, they need to get away there from the T-34. Yak Panzer could help there. Yak Panzer could help down south. Not really doing anything with it. Seems like you can't decide there. And of course now with the orbitals on the way, there's absolutely nothing to check there, so... seems to be a bit of dancing about here. Barway noting here, flare up to actually check the path ahead. Good job there by Cris. Into contact them, got the flak Panzer moving in there. McKen there for IS-2. Almost got it. He might actually lose it here. There we go, McKen for got it. Bit of a silly loss there for Dots. Panther here versus the IS-2 forces moving up with the Panther. Panther actually got stunned there. McKen moving up as well to help deal with it. Shot went through there, almost effectively free. Yak Panzer doing nothing to focus on support here. The Panther versus the IS-2. I mean, the Panther and the Yak Panzer versus the IS-2 might actually work there for him. Forces Jaegers moving ahead there despite the heavy fire and the presence of the IS-2 and its heavy gun there, and the Dushka. Jaegers there taking losses. Yak Panzer still doing nothing. He might of course be a bit too occupied here, but even then apart from say, get Yak Panzer down there to support, and overall, figure tactically, he just wants to keep the Panther supported by Yak Panzer when then for some was nice on the field. He actually has the option. There goes shootout continues here. Quite a bit of damage inflicted on both, but really feel like a missed opportunity here by Dots of a rather high order. In fact, I can now see the Schwerpanzer goes knocked out here. Akednev and IS-2 firing away here. Panther moving ahead again, not in repair. We got a mechanized picking up. We got finally the Yak Panzer moving in there. Took quite a bit there before moving in. His tank just tried to help me over there. Panther shot again. Akednev wants to get the Panther. Halfway to victory 3. Needs to get it back though. Shot bounced there. I think hadn't gone through, that would have been pretty much good now there. Schwerpanzer of course to hit the IS-2 falling back. Yak Panzer now got nothing to do. It arrived much too late to the party. Now there's nothing for it to really do. Kenmeth in a bit of trouble. T-34 being repaired up north while the point there being secured overall. Again, we're seeing here the Dots strategy so far is beginning to betray him in several ways. Sniper there continues to rake up the kills halfway to veteran 3. IS-2 halfway to veteran 2 and a higher range and high accuracy, which is going to make it more lethal. And of course, halfway to veteran 3 and a high rate of fire and high mobility. Yak Panzer not even close to veteran 2-1. Has done absolutely nothing so far this fight. Despite having been up for probably 5 minutes now. It's not really worth investment again. If he has to wait a bit longer, he could have a second Panther, in which case he'd probably be better with it. T-Fed forming in, taking heavy damage here from the Kedner of the Panther Rex. Could in fact lose it right here. Could in fact lose it. Or not. Still no real response there from Dots. I'm surprised he... No, looks like he was... He's not repairing it at all. Bit of waste, and he's also beginning to float a bit of resources there. Of course, he's got a large pop cam, and again, I imagine he rather wants another IS-2. So, I mean, I suppose I can understand it, but, another part of me is saying he could easily stand to get more tanks in the meanwhile. I mean, a pair of T-34s more could probably, alongside the IS-2, sweep the field rather rapidly and actually swarm the Panther. And of course the Yak Panzer easy as well. Shocks was there getting absolutely shredded. Another IS-2 there able to be called in here for Cris if he wants. There we go. 141 victory points to 444 for Dots, calling in another Jaeger unit here. And actually ambushing the snipers here. Well done, well done. Gets one. Can he get the other one there? Wilson Marksman gets a sniper. Yeah. Come on, Dieter. Show us what you're worth. Apparently nothing. Mine went off it, killing the Jaegers there almost fully. Trying to flank in on Kednev, which is veteran free. Now actually gets a nasty ambush bonus. Panther moving ahead there. Finally looks like he's actually working together here with the Yak Panzer. IS-2 moves in here. Panther fires, IS-2 fires. Both bounce to the front there. And finally got more than one engineer there to work on the IS-2. Will he though go on the offensive? Will he try to sort of pressure his opponent? You know, Dark and maybe try and get an IS-2 being repaired? Or what will he do? What will Dotch do? Also, he should consider repairing the Schwer Panzer quarters, maybe going for another Panther. Well, I suppose he could be a bit silly and go for a second Yak Panzer. Another flare there from the sniper. Again, sort of trying to take out the path ahead, ensuring he doesn't rush into anything. Good use of the reconnaissance. At least now we actually got Dots actually securing a nice chunk of the map. Sadly, though, he's actually not doing anything with mining, which could actually be quite help there versus the Soviet armor. You know, damaging their engines and slowing them down. Large push for the centre, though. Looks like reconnaissance, of course, told him that was a safe path. Yak Panzer there. Shoots. Actually gets a penetrating hit there for once. That just only took it 10 minutes. And then it gets shocked. Just moving ahead there with Panther X. Panther gets a shot through. Another bouncing shot there from the Yak Panzer. Kednev joins in there. Gets a nice hit on the Panther down to half health. Down to less than half health. Foxes there getting torn apart by the IS-2s. Almost 52 there. Yak Panzer good time to help deal with the IS-2s. More Panther X fire there. Looks like the IS-2s end up falling back here. The assault thwarted a bit. Though not so much by the Yak Panzers, the Panther X and the Panther. And like Kednev basically did a good job then keeping any German armour from advancing too far. He's still not doing anything really to help with that Schwer Panzer headquarters. I mean, a good assault from Cris though could basically send it out in moments. 75 points left. On the other hand, Cris rather needs to get to doing something here. He needs to land a more decisive blow there against Dots and ultimately do something to sort of guard the northern victory point. A demo charge of some mines would be a good choice there. T-55 2 striking south. Not repaired, though. Looks like he's feeling a bit confident there. You got Orbison on there. Veteran D5 there. Quickly to stop to any infantry, though, of course, on their own. Yak Panzer there, but heavily take damage there from the IS-2, so he's down to half health. Got the Birakenmev moving in support as well. And there we go. Yak Panzer knocked out. Looks like the Kednev here that did the job. Yak Panzer in the end basically amounted to bugger all, unsurprisingly. Panther almost went 2-3. The Kednev they could get knocked out. Jaeger's moving up with the flamethrower. IS-2 T-34's advancing there. Schwer Panzer quarters is aflame, preventing any further Panzers from arriving. His only option now, of course, is another Yak Panzer, but I don't think that's going to work. Or trying a King Tiger, in which case he should begin trading for fuel right away. Just trade for it and hold on. Panther moving on its own here. Gets overhit there on the T-34. Might get it actually. Might get it. T-34 almost knocked out here. Halfway to Veteran T4. IS-2 there, Veteran T2. Can he get it? Can he get the T-34? There we go, T-34 knocked out. The valiant crew which had fought so well for the Soviet Union was lit on fire, becoming posthumous heroes of the Soviet Union. IS-2 running through the centre, forcing a bit of trouble. The Panther might have to fall back here. Almost Veteran T4. IS-2 though, sliver of health, it can't afford to keep pushing. Now assault going up for the centre. We've seen Cris basically going all out here now. Versus Dots, knowing he can't win any longer. He's also doing a lot of damage there to the infantry. The only thing really in a combat condition at the moment is the Veteran 5 orbital down, but they're just hanging back. Need to get in. They need to begin killing some communists for the Reich. And there you go, just charging ahead there with the LMG cradled. And there we go, just opening up on the engineers. Quickly tearing through them with their superior skills in marksmanship. We've got the sniper though setting up here. Veteran to 3, by the way. Veteran to 34 kills. He's really done a good job there bleeding out Dots. Now the incendiary barrels here basically doing what he can there to prevent any further victory point bleed there, no matter the cost. And of course Stotts is intent on bleeding him out, no matter what. And stuff, he's not trading for resources again. It really seems like he's saying for the King Tiger and he should just trade for fuel. Get the King Tiger's fuel as soon as possible. Meanwhile the sniper just keeps doing what he should. Pull back from reinforcements though. In fact, just a brief moment there could do it. And otherwise, always done surprising him and sneezing at him could kill the sniper. Things are starting to get a bit more desperate here between the two players.
We are losing territory.
And a part of me again would say, you know, trade for fuel, but also begin using, you know, the Jaegers and Oberstland booby trap ability to booby trap the victory points, you know. Kill the infantry that way. It could certainly hurt Cris and Fern punish him if he used a sniper to secure the point because he's, you know, a bit short on men. 50 points left though, not looking good. Not looking good for Cris. There might of course still be victory here for Dots, in fact. So it looks like it. We got a barrage going down here in the north. Still doing what they can to hold here. Barrage going down there at the wrong spot. And ends up, I think, missing the conscripts with every shell. Oh. And the waste of the steel punch is an absolute waste there for Dots. Dots doing what they can there, but ultimately they were overpowered here by the shock troopers. Panther moving in here, almost 50 through the fort. So close to victory. In fact, he just needs to stop shooting infantry. Well, shooting only armour. I mean, just order to free fire and he can just clear them out. Ice 2 moving down there, should get the other one, but that still need repairs. Smoke laid down there, bold, bold. Still not trading fuel, but again, very much looking like he's aiming for a King Tiger. Again, why he then isn't trading for it is beyond me, and there we go. Veteran default, increased range and accuracy on the Panther. Ice 2 moving in there. Shotman through the frontal armour. Of the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Assault going up through here. Lots of engineers, snipers supporting as well. Jaegers being pushed back. We've got another Jaeger moving up here, but in a rather terrible condition. In fact, there's very little infantry left for Dots at the moment. It's very close, there's a King Tiger, very close. We got an Ice 2 here trying to flank on the Panther. Shot, barely hit the Panther, barely. In fact, missed. So, actually didn't hit. What's coming up there? Quick pantry flank, gets up shot there. Fails to penetrate, Panther flying up from the north. Ice 2 moving in, shots fired. Bad group headquarters takes the penetrating, and there we go. Shotman through the Panther's armour. Panther needs to pull back here. Shot failed to penetrate, almost getting the eyes. King Tiger there, he's got the fuel now. Now just needs the manpower. Kick Panther blitzkrieging backwards to maintain a good distance there. Shoot, move back, let's try and get up a shot there again. Flare Panther cause a bit of trouble. Infantry heading north, he's not even reinforcing. I mean, he's just sending scraps now. He feels he needs to stay up for the King Tiger, probably does. So of course he just switched for resources sooner and laid down some boot traps here now. They are better. Bit of fun down here, shock shooting versus Volksgrenadiere.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Unit wiped out. King Tiger on the way. Panther moving ahead. Ice 2 takes a hit. Got other shots fight. King Tiger not even halfway. Bad group headquarters set alight. A single orbital dart here. We still got snipers about though, so this is, I think, rather too risky. There's barely any infantry left. You should just wait till after the King Tiger's back, just pull back the infantry, and meanwhile you can see ground here. There we go. Finally hits retreat. 6 points left though here for Cris. 6 points. And for that again, I suppose Dots here felt he could risk it, but then again he might just pushed things a bit too far there to Cris' advantage. Now he's overall got the slighter force. Shock troopers there in a bit of trouble. And there we go, CoH2 mobilised. Arriving from the 507th Schwerer Panzerabteilung. Coming ahead there with high velocity 88mm gun and very thick sloped armour. Jaeger's wiped. Shots right there against the IS-2. King Tiger needs to move ahead here. Panther supporting. A last armoured push here with a Panther 8 and a CoH2. IS-2 there coming into the line of fire. There we go, IS-2 took one hell of a hit there from the King Tiger's gun. In fact, it was not uncommon, I think, for some sort of armoured protection trees saw King Tiger. Well, there you go, just pulling back there. Panther firing at King Tiger, firing almost got it. Veteran D5 though, by the way. Veteran D5 increasing line of sight. They're firing on the move more effectively. Academy if they're firing. King Tiger taking some nasty hits. But should be able to get, there we go. Academy for knocked out. IS-2 moves ahead there. Shot fire on the King Tiger went through. Panther separating. Time to get the IS-2. We got a third one on the way. Got the IS-2 there. Got it. Panther blitzing away. No mechanized training, by the way. Oh, got knocked out there. Did he hit a mine or something? I'm not sure we got that. Oh, we're now just the King Tiger here versus two IS-2s. Shots going through there. They've got more speed, so they can quickly close in there. King Tiger doesn't quite have the speed at the moment. Rate of fire to basically outnumber the two IS-2s at the moment. Well, knock them out. Shot there twice in a row. And there we go, King Tiger knocked out as well. Rather large loss there for Deutschland. 2 points left though, 2 points! Christ almighty. Damn close here. Third IS-2 there called in again. Well, at this point it rather looks like GG despite best efforts there from Dots. And there we go, all infantry white, and there we go, surrenders, game over, a loss there for Germany, despite having the upper hand. Again, I do feel it came down to a certain extent, partly Dots just playing too passively. I mean, when you have the advantage, push it, don't just dig in. You only dig in if you've got a lot of territory, but you don't have the resources or really further expand. You just sort of dig in and repair, and even then, I would say his defense was a bit problematic. Overall, I can also gain, you know, the Jagdpanzer really didn't amount to much. He should have gone for another Panther. I mean, really, the Jagdpanzer in most cases just ends up failing and being a waste of resources. A Panther earlier would have done him better. I also feel like, you know, he could have switched for resources again, you know, gotten a King Tiger out sooner after that point. Also, booby traps were definitely lacking as well there. I think booby traps would have helped out Dots quite a bit as well there. So to some extent, it also felt like Dots just wasn't using the resources he had available. Even when he went on the defense, we didn't really feel use the resources he had, well, for him very effectively. And that also only gave Cris more advantages there. So in that regard, you know, overall Dots should have played more aggressive, also a bit more flanking there versus his opponent. Cris, of course, at the same time, I think could have, you know, hurt his opponent a lot sooner with that push there versus Schwer Punch at quarters in the beginning. Had he done that, things would have probably looked a lot different as well in that regard. So there's some things there some Cris also could work on. A part would say, you know, maybe also benefit from an earlier, you know, maybe take out for a mechanized armor company here, and initially five to support the first IS-2 could also worked out for him somewhat. But, you know, otherwise well played there. So hopefully you enjoyed this match. Hopefully you learned something from it. Hopefully it gave some ideas for your own matches. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send a replay on the part some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Danger. Cheers, and thank you all for watching. Bye.